Hi, guys. Welcome to some more Real Talk Dog Talk. I'm Tori.
And I'm Barb.
For those of you who haven't joined us before, if you have any questions or comments, you can email us at realtalkdogtalk@yahoo.com.
And if you are a regular listener and or emailer, keep those emails coming in. We like getting them. They give us some ideas and they're entertaining to boot.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all can hear it, but we have puppies wrestling in the background and
a phone.
And a phone. And a bark.
Everybody's checking in here. Okay.
So we're at my house today.
Yes.
And
yes.
Yep.
Everybody's upset at the tractors.
At each other.
Who knows what? Maybe a squirrel. Hard to say.
Oh, we got squirrels.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, so we apologize for the background noise today. That is the life of Primo Corso Kennel.
That's right. So welcome to it.
Yeah. Anyhow, any news to report on your end of life?
My end of life? Ugh. Not real. Same old lately.
Yep.
Downtime, what's that?
Well, I do know that one of the puppies, last week, I know this is going to, rub some people the wrong way. A couple puppies got their ears done last week.
Yes,
Primo Corso got them placed and their new homes took them for ear crops.
Yes.
And
looking good.
Yep.
Looking
adorable.
Really good. Yes.
And let's see, the puppy known as Whitney is getting some ears done.
Yes.
So busy for the Primo Corso puppies.
Yes. Oh, actually, it's not really a dog update, but we officially have a teenager at my house.
Oh, yuck.
Mm-hmm. I know. I think the dogs can sense it.
I don't know if you were there when I was having the conversation with your little boy who's now 13.
Yeah.
But he's telling me he's turning 13. And I said, oh, no, you're not going to be one of those nasty, crabby teenagers with a bad attitude, are you?
Yeah.
And he gave me this one eyebrow up look and said, well, yeah, that's what teenagers are.
Well, honesty is the best policy, I guess. You shouldn't be planning for it, in my opinion. But
yeah, I think he's got plans that you're not ready for.
Well, he's already started before he even officially turned a teen. So, and also I know his parents. So
one of them's you.
I know it's gonna be rough.
So anyhow, happy birthday to Daytrick.
That's right.
And
yeah. But yeah, other than that, just finding time for everything and Googling away.
So today we're going to talk about something that teeters on the edge of my least favorite topic.
Yes, it does.
Food.
Yep.
Feeding your dogs food.
Yes.
And I guess the reason I kind of started going on about it, we were talking about it one day, and, at Primo Corso Kennels, we do use kibble. We aren't going to announce what kind because we're not promoting any certain kibble.
Right.
You have to live within your budget, even if you have pets. A good kibble that you can afford is important. And I really believe that kibble has some positives to it. It does get really, a lot of people are like, oh no, that stuff is bad. You got to do raw meat. No, not necessarily.
They do put things in there that are necessary for a dog's nutrition. And, on the lower end of the price scale, it may not be, 1,000% wonderful, but yeah, I mean, there are some pros to that. I would agree.
I actually used to know a Great Dane breeder.
Okay.
And she swore up and down and left and right that old Roy, which is like most people consider junk food.
Yes, I've heard that.
is what Great Danes need because it's higher in fiber.
Oh.
And they need it to stay regular. And she was adamant about that. And that's what she fed hers. And they all were quite healthy. And I don't know what people who bought puppies from her fed them, but she maintained that that was the food they needed to stay regular. Otherwise, they would get backed up.
Yep. See, and that's a little surprising. I've also heard.
I'm not sure I agree with it, but I can't say that I don't agree with it.
Right. Yeah. I don't think I've fed my dogs Olroy extended periods of time, so I guess I don't really have a good basis for.
I not really an Olroy fan for my dogs.
Yeah.
But, I add a lot to my dog's food.
Yes. Yep.
And in fact, I was just out in the kitchen showing you how to do eggs for puppies and the boy dogs in the kennel.
Yep. And yeah. That's these guys actually have in my opinion, an extremely healthy diet. They're very well made and maintained dogs, and it shows.
It really, I feel like Elsa and Ivy, who are retired,
yes,
they might get a little less on the eggs, but they still get the same diet as the others, and they look just really great.
They are older dogs, which I guess when I think of older dogs, I think they lose weight. You kind of think of some of the ways they don't look quite as good as a younger dog, and these ladies are showing no signs.
Nope, they do not. Other than the gray around the muzzle, they're looking really good.
So good.
And I'm just going to put it out there, what I put in our kibble. They get a measured out amount of kibble.
Yes.
Growing puppies always get puppy food, puppy kibble, I should say.
Right.
But we always mix eggs and cottage cheese. Sometimes I add canned dog food to get their flavors going because sometimes people, certain dogs in my house decide that the kibble doesn't taste good anymore.
Yeah, they're just not gonna. It's not up to par for them.
And then we also have organ meat that we add to it. Right now, no, because we broke, a meat grinder.
Yeah.
And probably 2 blenders trying to grind it up in there. So we're down on equipment. Yes. So what we're doing now is cottage cheese.
Yes.
Eggs and kibble.
Yep. Which seems to be doing really well.
Twice a week.
Yes.
They get raw honey.
Oh, yes. Actually, I've started doing that with Enzo. He's my older dog. He's 6 right now. So
it has vitamins and minerals in it and is very good. Has B12 in it, which I also read that it gives the older dogs a bit of a energy boost.
Oh, well, then I need to quit it. He's my couch potato.
You like it that way.
I do.
Mm-hmm. So that is the Primo Corso kennel recipe.
Yes.
And we don't eliminate the kibble because I heard a vet saying that they're seeing a lot more heart disease.
Oh,
with the raw meat diets.
Oh, see,
they're not getting enough fiber and vegetables.
See, and that's the thing. I think people focus a little too much on the fact that they're carnivores. And they think, oh, well, they should only eat meat. Well, since I watch the Discovery Channel so much.
And she Googles. So she probably knows everything.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They do actually eat other foods. They're not just carnivores. So it's, berries and, chew on plants. I mean, even if you look at dogs, they, eat grass and, I'm sure, wild dogs are,
Well, I think our own dogs, pets eat grass and everybody thinks it's a bad thing or a sign of something, but is it? I don't think it's all bad.
I honestly, if I see my dogs doing it, I pretty much let them do it unless it's excessive.
Excessive, yeah.
Yeah, there's a point where sometimes, which I have heard, and I should Google this since I Google so much.
While you're watching the Discovery Channel.
Yeah. Or National Geographic, either one. Okay. But that can also be a way for them to self-soothe an upset stomach. Again, I haven't not Googled yet. Okay, so grain of salt with that information, but.
And before we go any further, when we're talking about diet, nutrition,
anything like that.
Even I'm thinking like natural remedies.
Yep.
Always check with your vet.
Oh, absolutely. Always.
Do your own research, check with the professionals. If it's pertaining to your dog's health or nutrition, you should always, talk to your vet.
We are not veterinarians. This is information from personal experience over life and Googling.
Well, and even Primo Corso kennels, that's all on research and opinion.
Yes.
And, the fact that the dogs are healthy and looking amazing.
Right.
That's our feedback on it. And, if I saw anything when I take dogs to the vet, I would probably adjust what I'm doing.
Absolutely. Well, and that too, you do have what the vets, they get regular vet checks and all of that. So we do, it's not really our opinion that they're healthy.
They are healthy. Yeah.
Yes.
It's our opinion that, these are the foods that would, help benefit them.
Yes, exactly. So always do your own research and check a vet.
Right. So that being said, I think when I did my research, I think I was looking more at the foods.
Yes. And I looked a little more herbal.
Yeah. So you were looking remedy. And the thing is like, I don't know if you know this, but I'm going to turn a page. I try not to do it so they don't know I'm reading.
Yeah.
But I am. 70% of a dog's immune system is in gut health.
I had no idea. That's actually super interesting.
And their immune system just affects so many areas of health.
Yes.
That I think, I think in terms of training and I guess nutrition, I'm kind of a preventative thinker.
Right.
So I guess that's why my mind goes straight to food. What can we do to prevent, these problems?
Yep. Keep them healthy so this doesn't happen.
Yeah. So I guess I'm better than you.
Yeah, you are. Yep. I wait for the problem. Okay.
But anyhow, there are so many things. Eggs is just a nutritional boost.
Yep.
And it's a highly digestible protein with amino acids and vitamins A, D, and B12.
And I've never met a dog that don't like them.
Oh, no kidding.
Mm-hmm.
The puppies, the puppies, when they hear the microwave going or I open the fridge, they come running to the kitchen because they're like, oh,
yeah,
eggs.
I believed you, but seeing it, that is crazy. They are very much on it.
Yeah, they do.
So,
but also good muscle support, shiny coat, and sorry about the phone, aids in overall immune system health.
Which is huge.
Yeah,
that's huge.
So that is super important. Now, I'm just kind of going through the food stuff. Like I said, there's other things that you can consider as well.
Yeah.
This is just things that we look at. Cottage cheese is a high quality protein for muscle maintenance, calcium for strong bones and teeth, and it has probiotics that support gut health. And those are the things that we think about is, gut health has such an impact on everything else that if you're, keeping that in mind when you're setting up their food or their dietary needs, that's just something that rings out in my head.
Yeah. Overall, they're going to be healthier.
Right.
So,
pumpkin is something that I give my pregnant ladies.
Yes.
They can't really tell me that their stomachs hurt, but I know I don't feel good when I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
So if I see one of the moms not really eating very well, it makes me think that possibly they have some morning sickness type symptoms. I don't know. It does soothe upset stomachs. It relieves both diarrhea and constipation.
Oh, it's like Pepto-Bismol.
Yep. And it is helps with weight management by keeping dogs full. And it also provides vitamins for healthy skin and coat. Now, when Karma was pregnant,
Yes.
Poppy realized she likes pumpkin.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I would be getting the pumpkin out for Karma because I thought she might have an upset stomach, and Poppy would come sit down politely so she could get a scoop of pumpkin.
Her tummy hurts.
Make sure it is just pumpkin.
Yes, none of that pie filling stuff, and you got to kind of read because I've picked up the wrong thing before.
And there's seasonings in there that can be toxic to dogs.
Yes. So I did make that mistake. So read carefully.
Yeah. Now, honey.
My favorite.
Yeah. This is a natural cough suppressant, soothes digestive tract, and provides antioxidants to support their immune system again. And it can help control seasonal allergies. I actually learned this on Dr. Pol.
Oh, yeah, he's a good one.
My TV was stuck on Dr. Pol.
Yeah, there is a such thing as too much.
And then I got hooked on Dr. Pol.
Yeah.
And then it got to be too much. I didn't want to keep it. Was getting to me.
Yeah, like I said, too much of a good thing.
Yeah, but it can also be used topically.
Oh, okay.
Yep. On minor cuts, burns, hot spots, and what it does is it speeds up the healing and prevents infection.
Oh, nice.
So it's but you have to, and everything I've read on it emphasizes raw, local honey.
Yes. Again, read the labels.
Yeah. So, honey is really good. The downside to honey, and I don't know, maybe people aren't worried about it, but it can cause tooth decay and weight gain.
Oh, sure.
You have fat dogs.
I do have fat dogs. They in their defense, not mine.
You scoop it.
Listen, no, it's not the amount. It's that we don't go run enough. They need exercise.
Oh, okay.
Which again is on me. I
I'm not
accept
saying
it.
that. I was going to say it twice.
But
So I do with these dogs. I do like a Monday, Wednesday regimen.
Right.
And they're big dogs, so they get about a tablespoon in there.
Yep.
In with their kibble and cottage cheese and eggs. But raw honey is excellent for dogs as well. And I also read that for older dogs, it gives them a little energy boost. But I think that's the B12 in it.
Yeah, for sure. I would agree with that.
I don't know. I feel this could go on forever.
Well, it could.
I'm kind of trying to, I got all this. The things that poor gut health can cause are allergies, skin irritation, chronic or intermittent diarrhea, paw biting, licking, gassiness, bloating, behavioral issues linked to anxiety, nutritional imbalances and deficiencies, yeast infections. And, I think about this list of things that come from poor gut health.
Yeah.
And all the stuff. If you hop on Amazon.
Yeah.
And look at all the stuff that they sell to, counteract these things. If you just focus on good health, gut health, they call it, it can really turn things around for you.
Well, and I think some people are they are a little quick to, and I'm not trying to be judgy when I say this, but because everybody, I think good dog owners and pet owners just want a healthy animal.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think it's just, let's take him to the vet and give him the medicine. But, using those, there's a lot more side effects. You don't always know everything that's in them, which, there's a lot of different things that are not so great about taking actual medicine. And, if you can keep it more natural with less side effects.
Start off with diet, then
Right.
go natural.
Yeah, exactly. That's gonna, and when you're doing things like this is a great diet, but if you want to try and follow something like that or your own, always introduce new foods or supplements or whatever slowly. That's gonna, it might be good for them, but you give it switch it in a day, it's gonna wreak havoc on their system. And I would imagine that would make them not feel real well as also.
I'm just going to do a quick probiotics are something to think about too with dogs.
Yes. Yep.
And they're really good for they have the beneficial bacteria that actually help settle a stomach. And they contain, some of them contain less lactose, so it's a little easier for your dog to start using it. And the one thing I want to point out, whether it's kefir, make sure it's plain unsweetened kefir or plain unsweetened yogurt.
Okay.
To settle a stomach. And you do not want it to have the sweeteners like xylitol in it. That is actually toxic for dogs. So there's certain things that you want to make sure, and we joke about Google, but if you're thinking about trying something for a dog, take a look at it on the internet, see if it's something that is safe, or call your vet and check into that.
Well, and actually the ASPCA does have an animal poison control center. So you can always contact them. They have all sorts of contact information. They have a list of toxic, non-toxic plants, chemicals, all the stuff that you would need to know for, your, pet safety as far as control. As far as poison goes. They'll have all the information that you need. But, me personally, I usually talk to you and then call the vet if we can't figure it out. So, right. I also found a ton of herbs and everything like that are also really good for all sorts of different things. Talking about upset stomach and, gut health. Milk thistle is really good for that, and that actually can help the liver detoxify and even regenerate after like heavy medication from an illness or just the illness itself. The chamomile and valerian root, that's also a natural relaxant.
Now, I didn't want to interrupt there, but I do want to. I actually found that you can use the chamomile tea bags.
Oh, yep.
Topically, as just a little compress, or black tea works for that. Black tea,
yep.
So you don't throw those tea bags away.
Don't do it. I love tea. I drink tea all the time. So that's actually, I'm going to have to start saving my tea bags too. And echinacea, that's excellent for the dog's immune system. That can help fight off minor infections. And just helps in general kind of bolster the immune system. Look into how to give them to your dogs and, all that too. I would not just start feeding them plants,
No.
They might not do it. They might not.
Well, one food that I was going to talk about, and I don't know, says that, what is this? Sauerkraut.
Yeah, I don't even like that. I know.
I kind of do sometimes, but unsalted plain sauerkraut's supposed to have beneficial bacteria too. But it says in tiny portions.
That's all you can get them to eat.
You got to make sure it doesn't have onions or garlic or excessive salt. But I can't even imagine. I've tried to give a pickle to my dogs, and they're like, no.
See, I have a Betsy. She'll eat vegetables, but not pickled anything.
Or fermented.
Yeah, none of that. No, they're not trying to eat that. So I think that's good luck. Yeah.
Beneficial bacteria, Tori.
Yeah, great. You can get them to ingest it. Also, dandelion roots and greens are excellent for livers and kidneys. They naturally detoxify, and they're full of vitamins A, C, E, and K. So there's like a whole bunch in those. Also, dandelion jelly is amazing.
Vitamin K coagulates blood.
Oh, so that makes me think blood clots.
Kind of. It makes me think, if you're on a blood thinner. But actually, that being said, if you have a dog that gets into rat poison, and they will actually, what they'll do is give you vitamin K to thicken their blood.
Oh, I did not know that. That's very interesting. So maybe don't go the dandelion route if you've got an emergency, but
yeah.
Also, basil. Yeah, that is packed with antioxidants. It provides antiviral, antimicrobial, and anti-inflammatory properties that support cardiovascular health.
And what was that one?
Basil.
Basil does that.
Yeah.
Huh? Wow.
Yep. So that's a potent little plant there.
Yeah.
And then turmeric, that's anti-inflammatory. That's good for joint health for dogs. So for these larger breeds that we like, it's maybe something to look into adding in to their diet. And slippery elm, I never actually heard of that before. But that is the safest and most gentle herb for dogs. It soothes diarrhea and IBS type symptoms.
Because it's slippery.
That's what I thought. So, there's a ton, and a lot of these, also, where is that? I forgot to write, where is that? I know I wrote it down. Oh, calendula. It's a pot marigold. You can use that topically as a wash or a cream, and that helps. It's kind of like antibiotic ointment for people. It helps with minor cuts, scrapes, and skin irritation. So,
and that can be used on dogs.
Yep. Yeah. So that's I have 3 pages. I had to quit because we could go on.
Oh, I know. I have. Yeah. I have several more, but I think they always. That seems so much. Frequently you'll see, lists on the internet, and we've even put them on Primo Corso's Facebook of foods that you should or should not feed your dog. But I think the thing is there are foods that actually help counteract problems.
Yes.
And when I think of the cost of like Apoquil, which is for allergies, I don't know the name of the shot, but there's a shot that they can give a dog for allergies. And I think that's monthly or every 6 weeks. And that's over a couple $100. And for that amount of money, you could certainly, try some foods that might help.
Oh, for sure.
And not spend. And again, you talked about those side effects.
Yes, absolutely. That'll lessen other side effects you'd get from medication. From the vet. And me personally, I, even as far as I'm concerned, I try not to take as many, pills, medicines. And I think it's just, if you can go the natural route, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Enzo's getting older. So, it's something I want to start adding things to his diet to make sure he sticks around longer. And I think the natural way is super beneficial.
Yeah.
And definitely the way to go.
Yeah.
If you can. I know that's not always the case.
Right. I think you have to think about your budget. And that's why, I don't like to, shame anybody for not doing things like I do. I would say the budget for Primo Corso's dogs is pretty high.
Yeah.
On the food end of things. And that's because they are the dogs they are.
Right.
And to to provide and produce puppies that are healthy and I would say above average health
I would agree.
is very important for that group, and that's why we spend the money on them,
giving them that's an amazing start for any dog.
Well, and when the puppies start getting ready to go to their new homes, we do change their diet so that it's a little bit more just the kibbles.
Yeah.
We take the goat's milk away. Goat's milk is something that we also. I did try goat's milk for my adult dogs, and what I found is they just drank the milk and then
it's so good.
weren't eating the kibble. And I was like, "Come on!" But they weren't doing it. I was thinking about making ice cubes out of them.
Oh,
and like on a hot day, give them a ice cube of goat's milk.
They'd love that.
Yeah, and they've got to keep them from drinking it and not eating because it's high in fat, so they're probably full by the time they're done. But it was just like a fourth of a cup, not very much.
Well, and the older dogs are smart enough to be picky. The puppies aren't smart enough yet to figure that out.
No, they just like milk.
Yeah, so whatever it's touching, they're gonna, it's all gonna get ingested anyway. But yeah, so that was interesting with the older dogs deciding they were gonna do what they want.
Yeah, they just wanted the goat's milk. It was not working well that way, so I have to revamp a plan on that one because I think it would be an excellent addition to their diet. And again, that's a high fat thing, so you want to look at those things like with the honey being bad on their teeth and causing weight gain, and the goat's milk is really a great supplement for dogs as well.
Yes.
And it's an easily digested lactose. You want to ease them into using that. But so since it is a, really healthy addition, I mean, it's sometimes worth doing a little problem solving on how to add that in.
Yes.
The goat's milk I get is raw goat's milk. So I know the individual that has the goats and how she handles it. It's very clean process. So it's, something I put thought into, and this is why I hate the whole topic of food.
Right. Well, and if I'm honest, my dogs don't get nearly the diet that, they do at Primo Corso Kennels, but mine are just
your pets,
just my pets, which they're plenty healthy. Trust me.
I won't comment on that. But I will say Primo Corso Kennels does have 2 little boys still available. Yes. And that would be Doug, who's a brindle, and Cody, who's a very tall fawn. So,
sweetest little guys. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Check them out on Primo Corso Kennels Facebook.
Yes.
Or we don't have current pictures on the website. Maybe we'll update them.
I can do that. I did update the Cody one.
Did you?
I did. Okay. We got some good. I'll have to put a new one of Doug up.
Okay.
His is from the vet.
Right.
So yes, definitely not up to date. I'll have to update those on the website as well. Anyway, as always, I know we've said it a million times, check with your vet, do your research, all the things. And you can always email us with any questions or comments at realtalkdogtalk@yahoo.com, and comment down below.
And follow.
Duh. Where am I at?
I don't know. You're at my house, Tori?
Oh. Right.
Anyhow, thank you for joining us, and we hope you'll be here for our next episode.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.